Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to this new video, which I am very excited about, because in this video we will talk about Antics. All right, Antics is not a new AI project, but it's definitely a very promising AI project in a category, in a narrative, just as a quick tangent, that has a lot of potential either way, right? AI and AI agents in crypto. I still think it's one of the best categories, one of the best narratives in terms of potential. But Antics, like I said, not a new project. They have already developed a lot. They have already delivered a lot. However, what's new is that they have their private sale running right now. So we'll talk a little bit about that. But first of all, I'll tell you everything you need to know regarding Antics, of course. When someone first sent this to me, I was a little bit skeptical, right? I mean, at first, I'm always skeptical about pre-sales and private sales. But I found, and I think you will find the same, and I will definitely supply all the relevant documentation and all the relevant news to you in this video. And outside of that, so you can also research that yourself, but I was very impressed with Antics, and like I said, I think you'll feel the same. But first, I first wanted to show you a couple of things that I found important regarding Antics, and that I think you need to know before we actually get into what Antics is. Which you might have already seen a little bit of that on the screen right here. It's definitely in that direction. And then we'll talk, like I said, then we'll do a pretty deep dive into what Antics is. And then we'll talk about their private sale, all right? What's going on right now, how you can participate. And then finally, also wanted to briefly talk about the tokenomics, because the tokenomics I'm very happy about as well, right? Because what you see a lot with projects like these is that they actually do have a decent project, but then they launch a token, and the token is mostly based around making money, right? And with Antics, the token is actually fully integrated within their services and within their products. Very interesting stuff. Like I said, Antics has been around for longer, right? So for example, they've also participated in Hacker Noon competition, so they were second in trending machine learning startups. That's great. This is all fully legit, right? A lot of votes, a lot of startups participated in that, over 1,000, but there were multiple competitions, of course. And in trending generative AI startups, because it has to do with generative AI, you shall see, they were placed third, right? Again, with over 200 startups in this specific competition. And then you can see that they've brought on Mark Ryden, which you might know from Flux Capital, which is a major crypto project, but also from Aether, which is another major crypto project that launched last year. And when they started their private sale back in November, which right now it's really heating up, they actually sold out stage one, which I think was $500,000 in a matter of minutes, right? And this is very much, like I said, the project actually has a track record, and they've done a lot of things. For example, what you can see right here, right? So you might know this viral clip that you can see right here on the Times Square. That was them, right? And that was one of the generative AI figures that they created with their technology, because they actually have proprietary technology as well. But that is what you need to know about Antics. First of all, now let's do a little bit more of a deep dive, all right? Let's talk about what Antics actually is. Now you can go over the website right here. I'll leave all the links down in the description for sure. There you can find out all the links to their Antics token. And you can find out more about Age, which I wanted to speak about a little bit later, which is their main technology for creating digital avatars, because that is mostly what it is. And I did a full research, and I did a full due diligence on Antics, and the best way I can describe Antics is as an AI-driven software company / platform. It's more than a company, and they have it's kind of a SaaS model, right? So software as a service, and that empowers users to create, customize, and monetize hyper-realistic digital humans. All right, so you and I, influencers, brands, can create digital avatars that are based upon a limited amount of video and photo material of us. All right, let's keep me as an example, for example. And then you can use that with the technology they've made, and the technology is Age, right? So there you can see, you can generate yourself, and we'll take a look at some examples in a moment. And you can do that for a huge amount of things, right? So brands can do that to more easily push more content, which is obviously, content is king, and the more content you can make that actually looks good and that actually has quality, the better. But also for influencers and just normal people, this can help you, right? And they've created some beautiful technology. I mean, you can see it right here. This is AI. This is the founder of the project. But you can see more on Instagram about how it works and what they've created. I would definitely recommend you to check that out. They post a lot on X as well, where they're very active and where they actually have a very large following as well. Again, links will be down in the description. But so that's the technology, and that's their main product, and that ties into everything, right? They're very much crypto native as well, because this digital avatar you can actually create as an NFT, and you can monetize that NFT. You can get a soulbound token, and that's fully transferable, and you can do with that whatever you like to do. They're very much developing all of that around that as well, but that's going to be absolutely, I mean, it's like I said, it's a product that actually has a huge market. It's in a huge industry, and it really ties into crypto, right? Not only with the token that they're launching, but also with this NFT technology that you can actually use to its full extent. Now, outside of that, look, there's a lot of great things that they've done. They've had some major partnerships, for example, which you can also read about on their websites, which I would definitely recommend. They're also cooperating with the Digital Assets Oasis, the RAK DAO, which has worked with massive projects that have been listed on Binance, Bybit, etc. So they have these major partnerships. They've worked with major companies like Warner Bros, etc. as well. So like I said, the company really has this track record, and I think the token sale is doing great as well. So let's get to that. Right, so you can actually buy the token right now. I'll leave a link down in the description to this. This is the dashboard that you'll see. And you can very easily buy. Just click buy now. You have to connect your wallet. And if you connect your wallet, you can use Ethereum, BNB, USDT, USDC to buy these tokens. And then you will be able to claim later. All right, so this is, like I said, this is a private sale. This is a pre-sale. So you can actually buy the tokens right now. Right now at a 50% discount to TGE, so the token generation event, basically the launch, and then you can claim the tokens afterwards. And like I said, if you like this product, you will like the token as well, because this token is fully integrated within the platform. If you want to know, technically and structurally how it's integrated, pause the video and check out this graph right here. But ultimately, what I think is more interesting is to talk about how it's actually integrated. So for example, they try to be deflationary, right? So that new tokens will not be created, in the sense that tokens can be spent on a lot of things. So for example, subscriptions to actually create this digital avatar. It's a business, it's not free. But also marketplace activity for these NFT objects that you can create, avatars, clothing, items, locations, etc. Asset repairs, NFT auctions, promotional marketplaces, and additional customization. And then they also provide tokens, and they give out tokens with a referral program, staking, and activity rewards, among other things, right? So there's actually usage and utility for this token, for a product that has actual usage and utility. In an industry that's doing great. All right, so that's one of the main things what I like about the token. So here you can also, this is their white paper, right? So you can access that through their token sale website. There you can also read more about the subscription plans. You can read more about the core token utilities, the additional token utilities, but also the referral program. All right, so you can actually, if you send this to other people and they buy this private sale, you get rewarded for that as well. Now, if you quickly check out the token allocation, this is a normal token allocation, right? I mean, a lot of it is going to the pre-sale, which I like a lot. Team and advisors is limited, which is good to see. Ecosystem growth, liquidity, and an airdrop. This is fine, all right? This is normal tokenomics, but I know some of you are interested in that. So yeah, to finish this video, in conclusion, Antics is building a real product with proprietary technology, so technology that they've made. They have a fully KYC'd and fully doxed team with actual experience, with some great advisors on board as well. And then they're doing a private sale right now where you can buy the token at a discount. They've already raised $8.9 million since November. And this token has real utility as well. So if you're interested in that, I will leave all the links down in the description, but that is what I think you need to know for now. So thank you for watching. I'll see you all in my next videos, and bye.